Shut up and sit down.
Oh yeah, get down and get funky. What is up? Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the chat. I'm amazed I'm awake and lively as I am. I was on Fragaboom's last day of Fragga June last night, up until midnight. Didn't go to bed till about 12:30 and got up at 6:15. Oh, good morning, AJ Miller. Well, hello, Ronald Shaw. Hyper Kaiju's in the chat. North Free, what is up? JP Roca in the house. Val, hello. So, as promised yesterday, a few of you brought up, let's talk EXO. EXO, Man of War, Past Master Dan in his house. Yo. So, I was thinking, yeah, Hyper Kaiju says that was a fun stream last night. I was on it. I wasn't. Will I be on the Jack show tonight? Highly doubt it. I'd love to be on the Jack show, but until I get an invite, not much I can do about it. But I will be on the Professionals on Aaron Lopresti's channel. Check this coolness out. Look at what I can do now. Kabam. Look at me. This is the view of me looking at the screen, but from a different camera angle, getting all funky. Yeah, trying to get all high tech and stuff. So if I ever want to angle it down, if I'm drawing on paper, you can see me drawing on paper. But if I draw digitally, I just share my screen. There's my Superman back there, Henry Cavill, looking over me because I need that Man of Steel to look over me. That, by the way, is a Sideshow figure that goes for like $2.25. I got it used at a toy show, out of the box, no extra hands, no extra head, just the way you guys saw it. $25, baby. This guy knows how to work a deal. Batman camera shot, you know it, looking down on the cave. So, yeah, I was on Fragaboom's last day of Fragga June last night. They were doing Savage Land Rogue. I was actually working, like legit working on coloring the ad, the hosted parody ad for First Man Volume 2. But, throwing shade. Maybe that second camera won't freeze. Well, if this first one does, I'll switch over and we'll find out now, won't we? So yeah, I was working. I was coloring up the hosted parody ad for First Man Volume 2. And then, but once the show ended and everybody had to show their work for Savage Land Rogue, I thought, well, I do have a Savage Land Rogue sketch cover I did at a con. So I showed that, you know, it fit the parameters of you had 2 hours to do it. I did that at a con probably in an hour and a half. Spielberg with the camera work, I'm trying. No lens flares, no way. Dr. Mask, hail Andy, hail chat. I made it 2 days in a row since I'm on vacation. May have to quit your job. Well, don't do that. But, you know, I'm not going to say not. You do what you want. I'm going to share the screen so we can dive into EXO. Oh, well, actually, before I share it, so I was thinking last night and yesterday, what EXO do I want to show? Because I did 10 issues of EXO, and I can't go through all 10. And then I realized I'll show the one shot that basically ended my time on EXO which was Exo Man of War, Iron Man, in heavy metal. I believe it was an actual video game that Acclaim Valiant did at the time. So that is what we're going to share. Let me get it up here. Let me get it up. You see what I did there. Pop culture in the house. What is up? Oh, heading out the door. Well, catch the replay, buddy. Good morning. Yes. I saw you right. Yeah, Ethan had a chat. Man, Ethan, well, he had two. He had one going when Fraga June started, and he did another one at like 1:45 a.m. He sent the link around. This guy was sound asleep at that time. I will be on Ethan's channel again. He's got to send that link and do it a little earlier, and I'll be on. But those late nighters, Ethan is Batman. You've never seen them together. So Exo Iron Man, heavy metal. They did two of these. I did the Valiant one, and then there was one Iron Man Exo heavy metal that Tom Grinberg did, which was the Marvel one. AZ is butthurt about AVS. You have to fill me in on that. I don't know what you mean. So I did the Valiant one because I was working for Valiant Acclaim at the time. I don't know why, I know they want to pimp the game, so they go with this freaking cover, computer generated cover, I guess, of what the graphics in the game look like. I don't know. I'd rather have drawn the cover. Even if they were like, draw the cover with this layout, I would have been fine with it, but whatever. Who is AZ? Now I'm curious. Fill me in, guys. I'm out of the loopy. All right, so we go to the credit page. So at least I got to draw a cool shot of them back to back on the credit page. This is the Exo armor that was being used at the time that Bart Sears designed. This is an Iron Man armor that I don't remember who designed it, but it wasn't in the comic. It might have been designed just for the game. I don't remember. I can't remember who designed it. Heel versus Babyface. Or AZ. I heard he got bounced off Twitter over a Game of Thrones quote. I never watched Game of Thrones. What was the quote? You guys are more than welcome to put the quote in the chat, because I'd love to know what the quote was that got him bounced. So anyhow, this was cool, getting to draw these guys for the credit page. Mark Grunwald was the consulting editor. Mark helped me start my career at Marvel on Quasar. So is that the quote? Literally, all men die. So if you quote Game of Thrones, did he attribute the quote to Game of Thrones? I mean, it seems pretty ridiculous if you were literally to show like a screenshot and then do that quote, that you would get bounced off. AJ Miller says, that credit page is what I remember most. Oh, thanks. I think they did use it for promotional material. Val says, wow, I remember the Exo vs. Iron Man game. I was never big into gaming, so I don't think I ever saw it. Anyhow, so for some odd reason, they thought it would be a great idea to run the ad in black and white. I know, we have a full-color comic. Let's run the ad in black and white. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. You could have run it in full color and just, pushed it back a little bit. But whatever. So here we go. These colors aren't really that representative of the book. I pulled all these from online, so they're a little vibrant. The book did not print this way. Dr. Mass says, I have the book and never played the game. You and me both. I still have the book, and I still have, if I remember correctly, every page of art from this book except maybe one. I think I let one page go to the colorist at the time who colored the books. He really liked it. But look, I got to draw Arnim Zola. Ooh. And that's a sliver, I believe, of the Cosmic Cube. Not exactly sure. Anyhow, let's flip 2-page spread. Now, see, I did this thing right here in the corner that's not in perspective. It's not supposed to be part of the scene. The scene is this big room where there's these big tubes with, I don't know what the hell's going on inside the tubes, but, it was just supposed to be this really big, epic room. that just went back that had these different levels showing these different tubes and stuff. I don't remember this story at all, but I got to draw Arnim. This is the bad guy from X-O. And in this, in the right-hand corner, I don't know why it would have been so tough. I thought, hey, here's a good idea. Why don't we put the credits here? Now, I didn't know they were doing the credits on the inside front cover. That would have been nice to tell me, because if I knew that, I wouldn't have drawn this. But the guy does look like Krang a little bit. He is actually, I can't remember the technical name, but he's like the assistant to the female lead villain that you'll see soon. But anyhow, yes, they did the credits on the inside front cover. They still could have done the credits here. You know, they didn't have to do the whole litany of credits on the front cover. They could have easily just done writer, penciler, inker, because that was me, colorist, and letterer, and they all would have fit right here. Still could have done it, but no. So this just looks stupid in the printed book. I'm going to have to dig this out and read it when I get home. Feel free. I can read it to you. I'm not doing that. How was it working with Fabian and Nicieza? It was fine. It was the one and only time I ever worked with Fabian. I mean, I don't know if we talked too much throughout the process. I honestly can't remember. But, you know, it was fine working with Fabian. Yeah. Man, like I said, this is not how it was represented in the book color-wise. So, is he a beta male feminist? I have no idea. Besides Facebook, I don't really, you know, if I see him on Facebook and at conventions, that's about it. I mean, he was fine to work with. So then we cut to this page where we just do a series of panels at the top with, you know, a city, a little shaking going on. Uh-oh, what's happening? I drew my doggy at the time in the foreground, scared. People are like, uh-oh, you got the little family back here. Oh, earthquake. No, it feels different. Orb laboratories. Wow, here's something else that would have been too tough to do back then. Now, this was the beginning of like computer color and stuff back then, so I cut them a little slack. But Jesus, how hard. I drew this in the foreground right here. And what is it? Oh, I don't know. It's a sign that they could have easily labeled Orb Industries or just Orb, whatever. It's a sign for the building in the parking lot, because they did have those back then. Geez, another missed opportunity there. No, the bad guy in the story that is the assistant to the female. Oh, yeah, you know, of course he is. So in this scene, you know, I got to make up this weird looking device that's doing some drilling underground. If you read previous issues of X-O, these are the bad guy villains that are with the female villain you'll soon see. These are the spider aliens. I know they're hard to see because this coloring scanned from the computer, but these are the spider alien dudes. And then these big guys here were in previous issues of X-O that Bart designed. This alien race, they're like 12 feet tall or something. Here they are here as well. So everybody's in on this action. See one of the spider alien dudes here talking into some device saying 10 meters, 7 meters. There! Points one of the bad guys, and we see it's another fragment of something. I don't know what. And then a big shot of one of the spider dudes from X-O, you know, blathering on to his other spider bad guys. And then we see the back of the building is crushed in with one of these spaceships from earlier on in the X-O run as they all exit into it. And the spaceship takes off, leaving the building behind. But whoa! Target. Oh, yeah. Big hero shot at X-O. His name is Eric of Dacia, of Visigoth, a warrior 1,000 years from home. But with the help of a symbiotic alien exoskeleton, he's managed to adjust. X-O has little love lost of any of the beings of this time. A little reflection going on. Of the ship crashing to Earth. Oh, yeah, X-O's taking care of business. I do like this armor. This was the one that, like I said, Bart designed in issue 50 of XO. This was a little easier to draw than the previous armor. So down here, he flies up to the destructed craft, but swash, splash, boom! What's happening here? He's like, what the hell? Whoa, the ground is just turned to like this glassy metal. He looks over. Iron Man can do whatever an Iron Man can. Iron Man. Watch out. And this is the Iron Man armor I got to design. So the one time you see an Iron Man armor I got to design, never in canon, never seen in a Marvel comic book. But you know what? I don't give a shit. I got to design an Iron Man armor, gold and red, baby, looking good. I still have this page. You know me, I'm all about the big shots when I get to draw them. So there it is. What's it say here? Whoever you are and whatever just happened here, your answer had better be a good one. Oh, yeah, it's about to get real. And then we cut to, as it says, another Earth. Another Earth. We cut to another Earth, yo. Another Earth. A world full of marvels. This is the Iron Man armor I didn't design. I don't know who did. I can't remember, but it's pretty cool. It says Stark on the shoulder, just so people don't forget. It's Tony Stark. Long shot of Stark Enterprises Geothermal Research Facility, St. Paul, Minnesota. So a nice little Joe Kubert-esque long shot. I love the way Joe would do these long shots with these teeny little people and vehicles and stuff to really give you the sense. Then we cut inside as a body drops to the ground. These are pre-established Marvel villain, bad guy, or whoever it is, security right there. Why does XO remind me of First Man? Familiar color scheme. They should clash. First Man will kick the shit out of XO. I'm just breaking it down. One power blast from First Man and XO's armor would go screaming into space, leaving a naked Visigoth warrior to just be holding this junk going, oh, I'm a barbarian, but not even I can handle that. Anyhow, so I like this. We cut inside. Boom. Then we pull the camera back and we see the bad guys, Mr. Hyde and the Melter, two classic Marvel characters I got to draw, just looking badass, threatening these guys. Look at this. You got the guy dropped to the ground back here. He twisted this dude's head. Oh, the pain. Oh, the way Valiant's going, Andy will be able to buy XO. I'd like to draw XO again. I did a version of XO. Damn it, you guys, you know, you get me all flustered here. So now I want to show you the XO that I drew in that new armor for Valiant. I did it as a commission a few years back. Somebody wanted a drawing of XO in that new Valiant armor. Let me find it. I gotta go through the alphabet in my head. TWV. XO. Looking through my folder. So I don't know if you guys know, I did a variant cover starring XO for Borderlands comics. So there's a variant cover I did of XO. This was for Borderlands, a great comic book store in Greenville, South Carolina. This is the owner's head on a pike, except the owner does not have hair like that. He wishes he did, but I couldn't have exactly drawn a bald dude's head on a pike. It would look weird. And these are the aliens, the new aliens, bad guys. So yeah, this is a cover for Borderlands I did. XO looking big and tough. There's the colors to it by the fantastic Andrew Dahlhaus. Did the colors, working it up. My heroic XO, bigger than life, baby. crushing. Here's a page. I don't have this original anymore, or do I? I don't. Oh, no, wait. I think I do own this original again. It says to Raymond, but I believe I just bought it back last year. This is from my run on EXO. This is inked by Randy Elliott. Randy's a phenomenal inker. You're going, wait, the page is upside down. No, he just got his ass handed to him, and he's in a crater in the ground. So I wanted to draw it upside down. Here's a sketch cover of EXO I did. The guy wanted him in the classic armor that Bart and I did in our run. Here's an EXO commission from his classic armor from when the book started way back. So there you go. This is from 2013, going back in the time machine. He's pissed. This, I believe, was inked almost all brush. In fact, it was, except for these little circular thingies here. I did those with an ellipse template. So Conan in a can, right there. This is cool. Woo, woo. Look at his legs looking all buff and stuff. Hold on. Oh, there's the pencils to it. See how tight I pencil for myself? This leg's going boom and back, and this leg's going down and back. Then we got this. I inked over Bart. This was a commission. Somebody paid Bart to draw and me to ink with classic EXO and current EXO. Current EXO, his metal is done a little bit differently. So that was fun. And here's the EXO commission I did. That's the raw scan. Here's the pencils. Oh, I guess I only have the raw scan. So here's the raw scan. I did his metal the typical way because I didn't realize that it was done differently. This is when the book first came out. I would love to draw EXO. Valiant, though, you know, they don't know what they're missing. Damn it, I'm trying to zoom. There we go. So yeah, so this is EXO commission I did. This was actually colored. See if I can find the colors. There's the pencils. Here's an EXO, another sketch cover. Him in his new armor, and then Bloodshot kicking a little ass. This was a fun sketch cover to do. Love doing sketch covers. Love this rougher inking style. And I think that's it. Oh, well, there's the full scan. Oh, here's another EXO. So as you can tell, I get asked to draw EXO commissions a lot. This is from 2017. Here's the raw scan of the cover I did before I adjusted it for color and everything. I say I don't sell my originals, but Borderlands, the owner of the store, did buy this original from me. I offered it to him because I knew it would go to a good home, and I can always visit my my baby there. And then that's it. That's a personal commission for somebody. So just to say, if anybody ever wants to be a superhero, go to my website, andysmithart.com, and you can become a superhero. Tell me what you like, and I will incorporate it. This guy works at Yale Forklifts. He's a manager there, always on his phone, checking mail. So I drew him as a superhero. So those are some types of commissions that I do for people. All right, let's bounce back to the main reason we're here. Turning the page, this dude's grabbing a female scientist. He's like, look, lady, I don't have time for your business. Mr. Hyde looking all grrr. Like Joe Kubert said, always have a nice splash panel on a page, but it doesn't have to be a figure. So I thought Mr. Hyde looking dastardly cool, hard lighting on him. He's leading the chick over to this safe, big safe back there. I like my techno. I like my Jack Kirby type stuff when I draw tech. She's punching in the code. Wham, 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 wham. Oh my God, I want to be saved. AJ Miller says, let's be honest, Andy, your EXO work is iconic, but if you were doing EXO monthly, we wouldn't get more First Man. I'll take more First Man, and so will I. Thank you very much. Some of the stuff I've seen Valiant put out on EXO just makes me want to throw up. Just saying, we don't need beta EXO. And we turn the page. Mr. Hyde's like, what did you do, biatch? I'm going to smash you to jelly. Somebody grabs his fist, throws him into the distance. Look at my manga type speed lines. And then big shot, cool perspective. Iron Man. You got Iron Man looking down on the scene. I got to get back to doing cool shit like this. I haven't looked at this in a long time. Goddamn mouse. Trying to minimize this some. There we go. And you got the Melter like, oh, shit. Iron Man, Iron Man. He's going to kick my ass because he's in a can. He can do it. Victor Thomas in the house. The Kirby thing I said was I like doing, when I do tech, I try to think Kirby. I'm not Jack Kirby, but, you know, I had to create a safe that looked different than a bank safe. So, you know, trying to get my Kirby tech on whenever I can. So I love, love, love Jack Kirby. So go back here. Let's turn the page. He's like, I'll get you. Wham! Force fields, bitch. Here's my blaster in your face. They're like, I don't think so. You know, this, like I said, this was early on in like computer coloring. And I give the guys credit that did this. You know, could it be done better now? Yeah. But, you know, this fade out here is pretty cool. You got the Kirby crackle and blue as they're fading out. I faded them out in ink, but they did a cool job of doing blue color hold, fading up to them to give them that look. He's like, what the hell? Shellhead's pissed. So then we cut to the bad guy's lair. Of course, it's on an island where oceans are roiling and lightning is coming from it. And we cut back to that complex. And Arnim Zola's like, oh, no. Oh, he's the Vizier. That's his name. Vizier. Kirby Tech. Kirby was the best at big crazy machines. Kirby was the best at buildings. You know, if it wasn't for the fact I already established First Man in like New York City, real world, because that kind of goes with my style. So I'm drawing buildings that look like real buildings. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably be like, you know what? I'm doing Kirby buildings. I'm never going to look at photographs for buildings. This is my New York, and I would just draw Kirby buildings. But I've already established that that's not what I'm doing. So Zola goes over to a console. Uh-oh. Vizier's going, viz, viz, viz. And what happens on the next page? Oh, big shot. Now, I hate this coloring. This effect. She's a hologram. I don't know what the hell she is, but the coloring did not work on this. Arnim Zola, the Vizier's looking up. You know, I drew a hot chick, and just the cloudiness of her and what they did just really didn't work out that great for me. They cower in fear. She reduces herself down to size. This face was drawn nicer, and just the coloring, ugh. And it's like, oh, but we will. Oh, no, there's another villain. Who's the next villain? Oh, yeah, I got to draw Baron Zemo, classic Mike Zeck version, Jack Kirby version, Baron Zemo. I don't believe I own the original to this page. I think this is the one that I let my colorist or the colorist on this book have. But once again, I know where it's at. I know it's in good hands. Drawing these pods back there. The coloring in the printed book is not this saturated, so don't have to worry about that. But I was getting into it with the lighting and stuff, doing some reflected light. Excuse my sniffles. She phases out, and then, you know, nice shot of Zemo here, trying to do some cool lighting and stuff. And we cut to Tony Stark. That's right. In this world, Tony Stark is a teenager. Teenage Tony Stark. Pull the camera back. He's trying to find something on Earth. So you got the hologram of Earth. Once again, just making up some technical tech stuff in the building. Teenage Tony Stark, his cute little assistant's like, it's right over here. And he's like, is it? Well, then I must suit up. So we cut to Iron Man in Alaska. Like I said, this is not the armor I designed. I don't know who did. Oh, you know what? I take it back. I think, don't quote me on this, I think Dave Johnson designed this armor. So, you know, if anybody's friends with him on Facebook or whatever, you can ask him. But I think Dave designed this armor. And then we get the inside the helmet shot where we see him looking out, but then another half, he's analyzing the landscape. So I thought they did this pretty cool. You know, inside the helmet, I thought that effect came out pretty spiffy. And then he decides to go invisible mode and fly down. So I thought this came out really well too, going invisible there. And then we pull the camera back. He's invisible, and I get to draw more classic Goliath using this big handheld Kirby-esque type drilling device. I can't remember this guy's name over here flying. But we got the Absorbing Man, and damn it, I don't remember her name either, but they date. So whatever her name is, watching on the bad guy. So I got to draw some classic Marvel stuff going on. And then I do like this first panel. He's invisible. That's freaking cool. We look on, the Absorbing Man's going through the hole, changing into ice. I can't remember who this guy is, like I said, but he's cool as hell. They're reaching in. Oh yeah, found another. Actually, they've got to call each other by their names. Don't pamper me in front of these guys. We're in. Ooh, a piece of infinity. Don't forget we hired to do a job. Blackout. His name's Blackout, I guess. So there you go, Blackout. Absorb Man is kind of cowering here because, you know, the lady's talking. Big guns on her, if you know what I mean. Blackout. There it is. Oh, Titania. Titania and Blackout. God, you guys are on the ball. I'm ashamed. And, you know, on the Brofessionals tonight, we're doing comic book trivia. So I need to bone up because you guys are crushing it on me. They come out of the hole, and it's like, uh-oh, Iron Man is holding up Goliath here. Like, yeah, you punks are in bad shape. I'm holding up this dude like he's nothing. They're like, uh-oh. He's like, I got part of the cosmic gem, whatever. It's like, suck it, bitches. Throws Goliath at him. Boom. What the heck just happened? I don't know, Iron Man, teen Iron Man. Uh-oh, we got the real Exo in the house. This is the real Exo. Oh, no, wait, this isn't the real Exo. This is the Exo armor I got the design. Have they made Titania look like a man yet? Not in my world, baby. In my world, let's go back. She's all woman. All woman all the time, baby. She's tough. She's powerful. All woman. But that's it. This is the Exo armor I got to design. So the one and only time I get to design Exo armor, it is in this book. I had fun doing this. I thought it'd be kind of cool to put his one finger and thumb separate, but then the rest of his fingers are encased together because he can still pick stuff up. Ronald Shaw says, oh shit, I'm off today and I can check out the Brofessionals. What bat time and whose bat channel? 8 p.m. Eastern on Aaron Lopresti's channel. So there you guys go. John, welcome to the show. I appreciate you being here. So yeah, so Brofessionals, 8 p.m., Aaron Lopresti's channel. So anyhow, this is the armor I got the design. And then we cut back to another Earth. So on one page that I believe I still own, I got the Exo armor I designed and the Iron Man armor I designed. Shit's about to get real. Uh-oh. What's going on? I don't even remember. Oh, I think that's Exovision. Exo's like, take this, punk. Oh, into a tree. Iron Man's like, that's it. You don't do that to me. Coming to get you with that extreme exaggerated perspective. Kapow! Blast! Oh, his armor's going crazy. He flies up over. He's like, yeah, I like this little panel actually. The armor comes up to choke a man out. Oh, in the face. It's Rhodey. Rhodey. Why is this book not worth money? And then he's like, I'm phasing out. No. 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 He flies up into space. Exo in space. Blasting out. I don't know why. I can't remember where. Oh, that's right. The spider ship is phasing in from space. It was invisible. Little Exo right here. Turning the page. We got Tony Stark, Kid Exo, and my Exo armor I designed back here, flying, going to the compound where the bad guys are hanging. And he's like, no, they're here. I must energize up whatever he's doing there. The Vizier's like, what the hell, guys? Oh, shoot the Vizier. Bright light. They're hovering over top. Oh, it's crackling with energy. Rhonda Shaw says, Aaron Lopresti's Host of Professionals, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. There you go. It's a nice down shot here. Couple figures looking down on the scene. Always enjoy doing that type of stuff. Turn the page. He's like, what the hell's going on? I don't know, but I better go find out. Oh, no, he's powering up. Dun, dun, dun. I can see everything. She pops in, finally colored nicely. I mean, how hard is it to do? You thought Dolly Parton had big hair. This woman's got big hair, and it's real, unlike Dolly's wig. She's got a big rat, too. And he's like, what the Jesus? You're coming with me. What? No! He's ripping the doors off. This was a fun shot. One of my favorite shots on the page. It's Zemo time. Zemo time in the house. This was a fun shot. Ripping the doors off. Little twist. And then boom! Explosion. Exo's like, no, Iron Man! This should have had a little more color in his body right here to show that he's going so fast, fading back. And he gets blasted back. And as he gets blasted back, the spider ship in space blows up. And this Exo gets blasted back. And it goes to the next issue. Now, fun fact, when I drew this was originally the last panel. And it ended like right here, and it went across the page. But editorial decided, no, I think we need another panel and fade him out some to show that he's, I don't know, going to a different universe or something. I have no idea. I agree. I love that Zemo costume, one of my faves. So yeah, man, that is it. That's my tour through time on Exo Iron Man. You guys got to see it here first. Wowzer Bowsers, if you will. I'm trying to see what else I can show you. I guess I can show you the beginnings of the color to the ad, because I'm going to start working on coloring the ad again after I'm done here. So, you know, I don't mind. It's my stuff. Did I sign an NDA with myself? Non-disclosure agreement? I did not. So if I want to show you First Man stuff coming up, well, by golly, by jolly, I will. By golly, by jolly, I will. Well, that's not the one. Oh, that's because it's up here. North Free says, bravo, another great drawing comic story time, Andy. Well, thank you very much. Hold on here. So let me just, here's a sneak peek at that hosted ad for First Man Volume 2. This is a peek behind the stage of coloring. So I'm in the midst of coloring this now. My buddy Rob Snyder wrote this up and modeled it kind of on an old Superman one drawn by Curt Swan. I wasn't trying to draw like Curt Swan, but I did riff Curt Swan's Superman pose in that first panel to an extent. So there you go, a little behind the scenes. This is what I'll be coloring today when I'm done with this stream. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't want people reading it. I got to save something for you guys. I mean, come on now. Can't give it all away. Jeez. Jeez Louise. If you guys haven't or don't know, there's a link in the description below this video. So down there, down there, there's a link in the description below to please sign up for First Man. There you go, guys. Please sign up for First Man Volume 2. Link in the description below. That's cool. I like those pies. I love those pies. I love lemon. We can pause the video, Andy. No! Honestly, let's do a test. Let me know if you pause it, if you can actually read what the text says on this ad. Because now I'm curious if you can actually read it or not. That'll be interesting to know for sure. So yes, please go check out First Man Volume 2 and sign up for 10% off. And of course, guys, of course, First Man Volume 1 in demand now. I will ship this out today if you haven't bought it yet. 64-page graphic novel. Look at that square-bound goodness. 40-page behind-the-scene program book. Spotlighting layouts, character designs, and First Man drawn by some fantastic artists. And yes, if you're new to the parody ad, there is the first parody ad in all its goodness right there. And working on the second one right now. So please back First Man. And thank you, gang, again for joining me on the show. Tomorrow, as I said yesterday, will be a drawing stream, and I'm going to draw Green Lantern because that's what I was requested to draw. So, oh, you guys, you're too good to me. You are way too good to me. So that is it, guys. Until tomorrow, you know what I say. Let's bring the sexy back.
Sexy